We are live, and hopefully Restream is not delayed tonight, because I know Restream tends to have a little bit of chat delay at least. Hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. Welcome everybody. This is BTech Reviews, aka Mike, right? And I'm just wanting to get on just to chat with you guys. I was getting a little bit bored at home. For those of you guys who are replay crew later, don't forget to smash the like button. By the way, guys, always helps out the channel, believe it or not. Even with YouTube and their crappy algorithm and their I guess horrible notification system. That's what I want to call it. But anyways, I just wanted to get on. It's Monday, and I was doing Uber Eats and my my side hustle apps earlier, and I decided to go ahead and get on just to chat with you guys. Hopefully everyone's okay tonight. Let's actually see if the stream is on, because I'm not. So far, no one has joined the chat so far. Let's go ahead and turn on the chat overlay just so we can see what's going on here. And hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. Again, it's Monday, July the 25th. Go ahead. Okay, hold on. I'm the first one to smash the like button. So again, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just making sure the chat overlay is on. Hopefully, probably going to share this on Discord maybe, and hopefully maybe, I don't know. There we go, testing. Okay, so the stream is being streamed. I mean, let's see if we can share this on Twitter also for those of you guys who want to watch. And this is, you can also view this on the Twitter app as well. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and wait, what the heck? I don't know what's going on here. Hopefully, I'm trying to copy a link here and nothing's happening. So, all right, let's see what's going on. Might delete later. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see how it's going. YouTube videos rules. Okay. Is there not a self-promotional? Let's see. Stream notifications on air. Oh, I guess not. Maybe, I think maybe Knock has gotten rid of that, and that's okay. There's Magic Tag. Let's see. Self-promotional videos. There you go. Let me go ahead and throw mine in the mix here. Maybe a few people will jump in. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. Looks like we got Raul G in the house. Welcome to the chat, sir. Appreciate you being here. We could be out Uber eating right now and making some money, but you were too tired. Getting old, man. You are getting old. We're all getting close to that 40 mark. I can't believe that. But hopefully, let's see. Okay, there's no point in me posting this in my own. Posted this on Twitter though, and again, you can watch it live via Twitter as well. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let me go ahead and share this with like Mill Hustles. Let me go ahead and share this with Tito. See if he wants to chime in. I know he's been testing out his pixel buds, I guess. So shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to Magic Tech. Shout out to Latrizzle. Shout out to Tech for Your Needs. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all of you guys, by the way. I mean, work is killing you. I get it. I guess it is. I guess it's busy. It's almost the end of summer, so a lot of people are doing things. Me personally, I guess just to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with me. Again, this is my bad arm. I am getting it to I am trying to do a little bit of shoulder exercises daily, but this little area right here between my shoulder and the collarbone, it feels really stiff, so it does hurt at times. So just to keep you guys updated on that, pretty much any little movement that I do is I have to be very careful, because this pops a lot. So just a heads up on that. What's up? We got Andy Logan in the house, and just so you guys remember, I am testing out the Pixel 6a. Let's see if we get that in the shot. There you go. Pixel 6a is still in the house. We've had it for a few days already. So if you guys have any questions about the Pixel 6a, feel free to ask. I might do a mini vlog with the Pixel 6a tomorrow. Raul saying the heat from the oven and the pizzas, there's too many. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine working in a pizza place and having to work with this heat. What's up, Sneed? How's it going, buddy? Hopefully you're doing okay, man. Welcome to the channel, and hopefully you guys are doing okay. How are you liking your Pixel 6a, buddy? I mean, I'm hoping that it's treating you well. I do have a visible sim connected inside of mine, so just a heads up on that. For those of you guys who who want to look at that later, I might do a speed test, or I might do like I might make a separate video on doing a speed test on it. Just because. Did I send Tech for Your Needs a link? Well, Tech for Your Needs is already here. Sounds good. Let me go ahead and send Latrizzle a link. Get the chat going, you guys. Hopefully everyone's doing good tonight again. Thanks for y'all being here. Let's see. Sneed says, "What up, Aloha? How's it going, buddy?" Let's see if I can get that up there. This is something I mentioned to Tito, by the way, buddy. And yes, the phone gets hot, man. Like, I don't know if it's just the back, you know what I mean? I mean, I can't compare it to like the, how hot the 5A would get. I remember a lot of people complained about the 5A getting hot, and hey, what's up, Aloha? What's up, buddy? How's it going? I don't know why on your thing there's like numbers. That's kind of weird. 22, 33. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but okay. How's it going, buddy? How are the Pixel Buds working? I saw your video, and I can tell you just from watching the two videos that you posted, one with the Pixel Buds and the other one with the Skull Candy earphones, that the Skull Candy ones sound a little more clear and crisp than the Pixel ones. The Pixel ones sound a little more like I don't know what the word distance, I guess, you know what I mean. But we got Gene in the house. What's up, Gene? How's it going, buddy? Thanks again for joining in on the stream, by the way, guys. Again, it's Monday night. It's a little bit late. It might be midnight for some of you guys. And I know for Tech for Your Needs, he's on the East Coast, so it's already a little bit closer to midnight for him. So thanks for staying up and joining in on the chat. Just to keep you guys updated, yes, my Pixel, I haven't used it much today, but the Pixel 6a does get hot. I was actually using it outside right now when I was watching my dogs. And I was just on TikTok, and I was just browsing around, and the back does get fairly warm. So I'm hoping that the phone, it's not a consistent problem, or maybe there's some sort of software update that we can do about that. Because again, who knows? Looks like we got Fernie in the house. What's up, buddy? Shout out to you and your girl. Tell her I say what's up, and hopefully I can be back at work soon. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. We'll see what's going on with my recovery. Like, a lot of people keep asking me how is my shoulder recovering, and I mean, I didn't break my shoulder or anything like that. I didn't dislocate it. It's the clavicle, guys. So the clavicle is the bone that goes from like here to here. That bone completely snapped, and again, it's healing. I know it's healing because the bone doesn't feel like it's separate anymore when I'm moving my arm and shoulder, and I can do things. Like I can lift a little more now, but like you'd be surprised, even like 5 pounds hurts my, like I feel everything. Like when I'm just trying to lift or pull, I feel everything. So let's see. I was working on some graphics. Looks like Tech for Needs says I was working on some graphics. Yeah, Aloha says I did some with the Skull Candy Indie Evils. Okay, so those ones were even different. Okay. Awesome. I'll check that video out, buddy. And again, I like those videos, man. Those are very interesting videos to me. I need to maybe try something. I have like I don't know if this would work. I have like an older pair of Skull Candy earphones that I usually use. I forget the name of it. I threw away the box. I did an unboxing like a year or two ago, but these were like 20 or 25 bucks at Target when I got them. And they, I'd rather use those than, I guess, Apple AirPods or whatever for my iPhone. Let's see. Sneed says I have a TMO SIM in mine. I'm going to try Verizon and AT&T. Okay, sounds good, buddy. Hopefully it works out. I mean, again, Visible is pretty consistent in my area. So for the most part, I don't get like super high speeds. I get maybe like 20 to 60 megs highest on Visible. And again, I know like Visible by Verizon is not like a priority when it comes to their speeds down here. I definitely don't have MM-Wave or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Tech Vernie says I was working on some graphics. Okay. Gene says feel better. You're feeling better now. I wouldn't say I'm feeling better, buddy. Some days are better than others when it comes to my shoulder and my clavicle. What sucks is that like anything I do causes shoulder pain like here, right? And what happens is a lot of the time the pain actually spreads to my shoulder blade, and it even spreads to my chest. So there's times when I'm walking, just walking, like not doing anything, like I might just be holding my phone, and it feels like I'm having a heart attack. I don't know how to explain that. Like the pain migrates to my chest, and it just hurts. Like I don't know how to explain that very much. But some days are better than others. Today, I was out doing Uber Eats, and I was sitting mostly. I wasn't really getting up a lot, and doing a lot of work. I wasn't doing a lot of heavy lifting. I mean, it's food delivery, so I don't really do a lot of heavy lifting. And if a lot of the times, like I rely on the handles of these orders that they send me in bags. So for the most part, I try to make sure I'm just not doing overexerting myself. And if I have to, I don't use my left arm at all. But what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to drive and kind of get the movement of turning and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, my left shoulder is so stiff that, like, just raising it this high, it hurts. Like, it hurts, guys. Okay, we got Blaze in the house. Cool name, by the way, Blaze. Reminds me of that movie Balls of Fury, by the way, I guess. I think there was a character named Blaze in there. Pretty funny. But I guess other people know who Blaze is. So welcome to the channel, Blaze. Thanks for joining in, buddy. I really appreciate you. Sneed says the 6 Pro is the 5G UW. Okay. And I haven't put, even though I can, I've been running a T-Mobile SIM in my 6 Pro, buddy. So just a heads up on that. I don't think I have like Wave or whatever, though. I don't have ultra wideband in my area regardless. I live in South Texas. So I'm not going to have it. So Blaze says he missed everyone, and he says I'm black. Okay. Thanks for letting us know that you're black, buddy. Okay. Let's see. Tech for Your Needs says I need to get back to making videos. I will next week, but I'm going to be busy. Besides just making live streams at least once a video per week. I mean, hey, that's a goal, man. I mean, just doing a live stream once a week is tough. You know what I mean? I've been trying to post more videos. Obviously, if you guys pay attention to my channel, I've been uploading, especially content about like the Pixel 6a. I want to make sure that I can put out as much content out there, because once the phone's out for a while, I mean, I hate to say it, right? A lot of people don't watch phones and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. We got AROPR. I think that's Alex Tech. I'm not 100% sure. I think he might have changed his name on here. So they didn't give you a time on when you're going back. So here's what's happening with that, buddy. So I went to the doctor at the beginning of July, right? And the doctor said that I can go back to work, but on light duty. So my job, I took the papers to my job to release me so I can go back to work. And again, nothing against the company I'm working for, right? I love the company I work for. But they told me, my store admin, the one that is in charge of like all that paperwork and stuff like that, she said, no, you can't come back to work until your doctor fully releases you with no restrictions. And I'm like, well, I just broke a bone 2 months ago. I don't think it's going to be fully healed, right? And if you guys follow me like on my other social medias, the bone was still fractured. There was still some sort of break. I don't know I might be able to show you guys. And again, I can't tell you what it looks like now because I'm not going back to the doctor until August the 17th, because he said, I will see you in 6 weeks. I was like, okay. Let me see if I can find a screenshot of the bone really quick. Oh my God, I have so many screenshots here. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's from when I was in the hospital. Here we go. So I don't know if you guys are going to see this or not, but let's see. So that was the bone when they x-rayed me at the beginning of July. So, I mean, obviously, if you guys are looking at it, like, it still looks like it's broken or fractured or whatever you want to call it. Again, the doctor, he didn't say, like, oh, like, yeah, like, you're good to go back to work, right? Like, I'm depending on that, that area of my, I guess the one going more towards my shoulder to heal. But at the same time, like, again, like, when I went to go see him, the bone was already starting to glue itself to each other, right? So like that means that the bone is not separating, but like like anytime I make a move, like anytime I go like this or whatever, I hear a pop now. Like there's like a little pop right here, and it just feels uncomfortable. Like I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. Aloha says, "Ouch, bro, geez, yeah, man. I mean, for sure, I'm not. I'm taking it day by day. You know, I don't like. I know. Like I think I was talking to somebody about it, and they had said, yeah, you know, you just need to continue moving it around as much as you can. They're like, just I don't know. I would rather just wait until physical therapy. Okay, it's your other YouTube channel. Okay, I got you. Okay, let's see. So Blaze says, let's see. Blaze says, love riding my electric scooter. Hope you recover soon and have some fun. Yeah. So speaking of electric scooters, guys, I do not know if I'm going to be back on riding. And again, shout out to Magic Tech. I know he's probably at home sleeping. But whatchamacallit, I am just trying to hustle, guys. But you know what's cool about, like, I'm just trying to limit myself, but I'm trying to do more every day. You know, I can drink now using a cup now, and I can brush my teeth. I can brush my teeth with my left hand again, and I don't want this to sound wrong, but I can wipe my ass with my left hand again. So I'm left-handed, just so you guys know. So again, that's my left hand. As stupid as that sounds. Let's see. Gene says, "Oh goodness, I'm hoping it's 100%, and that it heals quickly." So you know, I've heard that it can take up to like 3 months for this area to heal. Right now, what I'm concerned about is my doctor said if it's not looking like it's healing or better or whatever by the time I go back to his next appointment, then he might suggest surgery. And this guy's a surgeon, by the way. He's a specialist. He's obviously a bone doctor, and he does surgeries as well. So I'm just like, man, like, you know, I'm hoping that that's not something they suggest, because, like, you know, again, I can lift and stuff like that. You know, just that, you know, I haven't done any type of physical therapy. I can straighten my arm out. You know, it's just like, like I can only get it so high before it starts to feel uncomfortable, and it's like right there, you know, right where that break happened, you know, that's where it feels very sensitive. So, you know, I'm holding in there, and you know, I'm trying to do what I can to make extra money on the side, because, again, you know, my disability is not covering all of my bills, and I get paid maybe like and for those of you who don't know, right, I'm on disability. I've paid, they pay me maybe about, I want to say 68% of my regular income, you know. And just so you guys know, I get paid weekly at my job. I don't get paid bi-weekly or monthly. I get paid weekly. So I depend on that money a lot. Let's see. Alex Tech says, that's good, bro. Yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, I'm able to maybe start, but I want to buy like a little 3-pound weight or something, and just start like doing like, you know, shoulder exercises, and just doing this. Like, you guys would be surprised, moving my shoulder up left and right like this, it has been helping. And know that when I went on disability, Tito, they said it was 67%. So Blaze, be careful, by the way. If you are riding, I know you say you've been having fun on your electric scooter. And sorry, I got distracted, but I was doing some deliveries today, and I went to pick up from a restaurant, and there was this young guy that was at the counter helping me because I was picking up an order. And you know, I was trying to get a hold of the customer because we were having an issue with the customer. And I told him, yeah, I'm doing Uber Eats, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, I want to do Uber Eats also, but I'm waiting to get my bike. And I was like, motorcycle, bike, or whatever. And like, I took that as, and I told him, bro, like, I just told him, hey, bro, don't do it. Like, and I'm not trying to get him to not buy a motorcycle, right? I'm just sharing my experience, right? I'm like, bro, don't do it, because I told him I bought a bike, and like a month into it, like I got into an accident, and I fell on my shoulder. Like, and I told him I was only going 20 miles an hour, bro. I broke my collarbone. So, and he kind of like gave me a look. He was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to, it looks like we got a super chat over here from Andy Logan. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man, by the way. And I'm so like shocked that I have like 10 viewers. I think that, you know, a lot of people are migrating from other people's YouTube channels. So I appreciate you guys that are coming in. Those that are new to my channel, again, thank you for following and subscribing and smashing the like button. Of course, I really appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, looks like there's just conversation between Blaze and Tito going on in the chat. That's good. Gene says, let's see, each company has a different disability program where I work. My entire paycheck, if I'm hurt, is outside of work. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me reread that again because I'm like, okay. So you get your entire paycheck if you get hurt. That's pretty good. But yeah, for the most part, my next doctor visit is not until mid-August, so I have maybe like 3 weeks left of recovery before they tell me anything. So just a heads up, guys, like, I'm gonna continue to do Uber Eats. And just so you guys know, just to kind of give you guys updates on how much I made last week, right? I made around $300 last week, but I literally did it every day. Like, I did it every day I did it pretty much Monday through Sunday. And as far as hours doing it, I maybe did it like 3 to 5 hours a day, just depending. So, if you guys, want to have some side hustles, like, it's really not bad. And it's actually fun to do. Like, I actually like doing it. And I don't know. It just gets me out of the house, guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, I was literally stuck in this house for like the first 2 months of me being, with a broken bone. And it's not because I couldn't go out or anything like that. It's just, I wasn't going out because I was trying to save my money and I was trying to put that towards the bills that I have to pay. Right. Which is fine. I mean, again, like, I was just stuck here playing PS4 most of the time, but now that, I'm off the sling, now that I'm off my sling and I'm able to like go out and do a little more, I'm just telling myself, like, I'm not, like, there's no excuse for me to be home now. So my goal for this week is actually to earn $500, like, across all of my apps that I do, my side hustle work. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Tito says they give me 100% of the pay if you're on medical leave. Good thing you got a side gig. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, YouTube is also my side gig, guys. And again, for those of you guys that are giving me super chats, I appreciate that. Again, just keep in mind. Let's see. Just keep in mind, YouTube does take a percentage of that, so don't hesitate to donate directly to my Cash App or to my PayPal if you guys would rather do that as well. So. Let's see. Hold on. Alex mentioned something about Metro by T-Mobile or something like that. Let's see. A little bit of traffic, but what did you think about? What do you about to do about $25 limit of friends from Metro by T-Mobile taking customers away from Visible? Oh, you mean like if they're starting to do like a party pay or something like that? I don't. I need to look more into that, and maybe if you do a live stream later, I'll check that out, buddy. I'm gonna maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be up that late because you do your live streams kind of late, and sometimes I don't catch the early ones since I'm out doing Uber Eats like in the afternoon. But as far as that goes, I mean, good for them, Okay, you're saying it's a new unlimited plan for $25. Okay. I mean, interesting, I guess. I think I would have to read the fine print and see what if there is any limitations, because $25 a month is pretty good. And a lot of people in their areas, T-Mobile works a lot better. Like, for me, T-Mobile is amazing. I love T-Mobile. That T-Mobile is my main network. I might be moving away from them soon just to save a little bit of money. You know what I mean? I might just transition over to Visible, like, completely, and I might just do that instead. Just because my mom and myself are on the same line, and we want to save money, so we might do that. Or again, maybe we'll move over to Metro. Who knows? The good part is we don't owe any money on our devices. Like, my iPhone 13's paid off, her iPhone's paid off, or whatever. And I think I just paid off the Revel 5G, by the way. For those of you who are interested in the Revel 5G, I just need to get it unlocked. I need to call T-Mobile and get that phone unlocked. Let's see. Blaze said, what did Blaze say? Yeah, thankfully I have a great job and get all benefits. Yeah, and I guess I never question why I'm not getting like 100% of my benefits, but like my boss, the same thing happened to her, and she's a salary manager, and she told me, she's like, yeah, they only give you like a specific percentage. So, but it's not so much the company I work for. They deal with another company that is the one that pays out the disability. So hopefully I'm sounding okay to you guys, by the way. I appreciate I have my AC on in the background, and I know that thing could be loud. And you know what? I never threw in background music, by the way. Let's go ahead and throw in some low key lofi over here, just so you guys don't get bored of my sexy voice over here. I know you guys love it so much. Okay, you did a live stream on it earlier. Okay. Okay, I got you. I forget that you work like kind of late, and that I forget you're able to like listen into the live streams and whatnot. Pretty cool. Blaze, thank you for the shout out, or thank you for the super chat, by the way. And it's not showing here, obviously. You guys, if you guys are on the network here, you can, or on YouTube app, you can probably see it. He gave me a super sticker, I think, a $5 super sticker. So again, thank you guys. Revenue on YouTube, I'm hoping it goes up with the pixel content, right? And just so you guys know, I am starting I am going to start another YouTube channel dedicated to my Uber Eats and side hustles. I really don't want to do that here, just because again, my tech channel, I feel like I should just leave tech, or whatever, my community that's here, I'll leave it here. But if you guys want to follow me over to that new channel, I will be posting a video about that soon, so just keep an eye out about that. Let's see. Tito says, yeah, if you find a buyer for it, go ahead. I would be able to get it until the end of August. My kids' birthdays are coming here, so I'm gonna spoil them right. Oh no, dude, don't worry. You know I hold phones for you, bro. So don't even sweat it, man. So, and I might even throw something else in for you also, if you if you're able to get it early, okay? Because I might have a TCL device that I might want to donate to you also, because I really haven't seen you do much stuff on the TCL phone, so I have a few laying around. So just let me know, send me a DM on that. But yeah, let's see, how long have I been streaming for? Well, let's see, how long have I been going? Only 26 minutes. Dang. And again, I'm very happy that you guys are all here, and I really appreciate the support on my injury, guys. It does suck. I always take myself back to the day that it happened, and I'm thinking, man, if I would have just not have gone out that night, you know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe it was destined for me to get into the accident. But it is what it is, I can't narc on myself too hard. I've been feeling a little bit down lately because of it, because I don't know if I'm ever going to be the same from my shoulder, and my confidence and everything just isn't there right now. And again, Uber Eats and all those things are keeping me distracted. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's see. ATech says, I don't like to pick the features on the Pixel 6a. I don't think it's worth it. It doesn't even have 90 hertz refresh rate. There's going to be a lot of people that will speculate on the pricing. When you say it's worth it, it does have a lot of other good features. It's a Pixel device, so you're going to get one of the best cameras out there. It's IP rated, from what I was reading. It's got a pretty solid display, even though it's 60 hertz. I don't really, I have the Pixel 6 Pro, so I can tell the difference, right? As far as how the screen works and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me though, because I have so many low-end budget phones that it is what it is. One thing that it is important to me, it's not always the refresh rate on the screen, right? But it's just the usability overall on the phone. Like, can I do what I want it to do? Like, can I take, me personally, like, I like to take photos and video. Like, is it going to take good video of me? I use most of my phones to shoot and edit videos now. So I do a lot of that. And again, that's one of my favorite things about the Pixels, is when it takes amazing pictures, even though they're kind of going, I feel like they're taking a step back, going back to and using the older sensors that the Pixel 5a was the last phone to use that 12 megapixel sensor. But at the end of the day, other people in the chat, like Sneak said, that again, the phone, it was getting pretty hot on him, and that's something I've noticed, and that's something that we noticed that's something I noticed on the Pixel 5a also. So Gene says, let's see, it's a horrible day that it happened. You know what? It was Friday the 13th also, so I'm just like, man, I went out on one of the unluckiest nights ever, man. So, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm happy to be here, guys. I did, for those of you who don't know, I hit my head in that accident. Like, my head slammed to the ground, guys. Like, literally, when I went, like, my neck jerked like this. Like, when I fell, it was like, boom. Like, I went like that, and I landed on my shoulder, and then right when I landed, my head, the side of my head thudded out also. So Let's see. Alex Tech says he gets out of work late. That's why he does his live so late. Yeah, no, that's understandable, buddy. Let's see. We got a chat from Fernie saying, should I start watching Harry Potter or Star Wars? Which is a better series? Wow. I might have to message. Anyways, I love both those. I love both of the series, by the way. A lot of people are gonna hate on Harry Potter, but I love Harry Potter. The newer series, like the Fantastic Beasts series or the prequels, they're okay. I'm more of a fan of the original Harry Potter. I love Star Wars also, man. Star Wars is such a classic series, and if you have never seen Star Wars, and you have Disney Plus, and you want to force the girlfriend to sit down and watch all of that with you, I would do it. Although I would start with the original Star Wars movies, even though they were shot in the 70s and early 80s, and the graphics are not going to be as great as you would see in the prequels and even in the new movies, start with the originals, start with 4, 5, 6, and then watch episode 1, 2, and 3, and then watch 7, 8, and 9, and then you can watch all of the Disney Star Wars series as well. Looks like we got Latrizzle in the house. What's up, bro? The Corolla Killer. I love that comment. But yeah, Harry Potter, you can literally, for Harry Potter, Fernie, if you're still there, I would probably start with either the third Harry Potter movie and then watch it until the end and then watch the first two. Because there's like a lot of backtracking. Not so much backtracking, but like the movies, to me, they didn't get interesting until the kids got a little bit older. Because obviously, if you guys watch Harry Potter, the movie starts when the kid is like maybe like 12 years old, and it goes on for like until he gets out of high school, basically, or the wizarding school, and just all this bad shit goes down in Harry Potter. So just frick, is that a bite? I hope that's a bite. Anyways, I'm looking at the scar here. Yeah, I was gonna look at Tech for Your Needs comment next. The Pixel 6a is only $449. Let's keep that in mind when talking about missing features. Yeah, and I'm kind of like, I don't really care about the 60 to 90 to 120 hertz thing. My only thing is like Samsung and other brand carriers or other companies have phones in that price range, and I want to say between the $200 and $500 range that do have the 90 hertz displays, that do have, well, I wouldn't say 120 hertz displays, but some of the mid-range Samsung devices that I've had have had 90 hertz displays. I think I had the A52. I don't remember if that one had 120 hertz display or not. Somebody can correct me on that later, I guess. Let's see. Latrell's in the house. How you feeling? He's editing, and he is editing again. What's up? Okay. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, guys. Nightbot is doing its job. Let's see. 60 hertz is not a deal breaker. Smooth scrolling doesn't overshadow hold for me. Calling, screening, computational photography, AI computer. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like really how you use the phone. Like for me, it's like I don't use the phones for massive like gaming or other things like that where I need buttery smoothness when it comes to screen scrolling and stuff like that, or refresh rate. So to me, it doesn't really matter that much. Specifically, since I'm not going to be doing a lot of that stuff on there. I think I might do a gaming test on the Pixel 6a just to try it out. I might do like an Xbox Game Pass tutorial or video somewhere along the lines. We'll see how that goes. The Trizzle says, where is Tech for Your Needs? Aloha. They're all here. What the heck? They're all freaking here. Are you blind, Litrizzle? Are you Blizindle? By the way, man, how's the door dashing going on your end, man? Sheesh. I still have not gotten approved. Okay, hold on. I got distracted there. I was reading Fernie's comment. Hilarious here. Okay, so he's saying favorite anime. This chick doesn't hop off Captain Levi on Attack on Titan. It's so funny that you say that because I see so many videos about like, and I've seen actually like power scaling videos like that people voting on Japan, and apparently Levi from Attack on Titan got like, he ranked in like the top 5 of like most powerful characters, and I'm just thinking to myself, what? I like Attack on Titan. Don't get me wrong. Like it took me a while for me to get into that show. It's kind of it's dramatic and it's sad and there's a lot of feelings that go into that show. But my favorite anime of all time. Oh, that's a good question, man. Honestly, I think my favorite, and I've told your girl about this. It's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So if, I've told her to watch it many times. So check that out. I think it's on Hulu. You might be able to find it on Netflix. Also, I'm not 100% sure. Or if you have like, I guess any of those Funimation apps or whatever. How's your finger? How is your finger, Litra? Too funny. Okay. Oh goodness. Hold on. Someone's sending me a video here, and I don't. Aye. Okay. Hold on. I'm seeing some pretty faces on some screens over here, by the way. So you can see all my gray hairs. I need to get a worse or an uglier looking camera just because. But shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully work isn't crappy without me there, by the way, because I know that everyone's missing me at work. Just a heads up on it. Just kidding. I don't think anyone misses me at work. Let's see. My fingers fingering. My fingers fingering. Let's see. Aloha says Full Metal Alchemist. Yo, Mike with the dope anime. Yeah, I mean, there's other animes that are out there that like classic animes. Like go watch Inuyasha. I feel like Inuyasha would be a show more for her just because I wouldn't say it's a more girly show, but the characters in that show, like I feel like she would gravitate to a few of the characters in Inuyasha. Another one, let's see. There's just so many freaking animes. Like, I just finished watching Hunter x Hunter. I didn't think I was gonna like that show, and I ended up loving it. At least after the first arc. The first arc was kind of slow for me, but once you get into like the other arcs, they're really good. Let's see. Initial D, yes. I love Initial D, by the way. If you're into streetcar racing and stuff like that, you'll love Initial D, by the way. Even though I don't think they have all of the series like on, you might have to like find a website to watch the entire series. You'd be surprised. I've never seen Death Note, Demon Slayer. I've seen Demon Slayer. I've seen a little bit of Vampire Hunter D. The movies were awesome, by the way. The Vampire Hunter D movies were amazing. Obviously, you guys already know. You guys know what my favorite anime is. It's Naruto, man. Do that Shadow Clone Jutsu over here, buddy. A lot of people hate on Naruto because I feel like it's so popular, but that show, considering its longevity, if you guys watch the original series and then the Tech for Your Needs, see you later, buddy. Thank you again for joining in on the chat. I really appreciate you. But yeah, Naruto just it gives me for me it gave me a world of feelings, like, and not a lot of anime shows give me like a lot of emotions. And that show gave me a lot of emotions, and I'm over here tearing up thinking about it. No, not really, but you really have to watch. You have to watch the shows. Like, I mean, not some shows are not for everybody, right? Those are some good names, man. You make me want to go rewatch Initial D, by the way. I love Initial D. Of course, everyone's favorite from the late 90s or early 2000s, Dragon Ball Z is always going to hold a place to my heart. You know what I mean? A big place in my heart. You know, I have like 3 or 4 Dragon Ball shirts sitting in my wardrobe right now, and I have Demon Slayer shirts. I have Pokemon. Even though I don't really watch that Pokemon anime anymore. I was a huge fan of the original Digimon series, and if you guys watch the new versions of Digimon, go watch them. I think you can watch all of the movies on YouTube actually for free. So go watch the Digimon Adventure movies. They're amazing. Let me see what else. I don't know. I mean, shoot. I mean, there's just so many animes I used to watch. I used to watch Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. Oh gosh, Cowboy Bebop was a classic also in its own right. Ooh, excuse me. Bro, that was in my 20s. I forget how old you are, Tito. We're kind of old. We are old, by the way. Okay, I don't know what Latrell's hating on. Blaze, random question. He asked me, do I play Call of Duty? Not really. I don't really play first-person FPSs anymore. If there's an FPS that I'm gonna play, it's probably gonna be Halo. And even then, ever since I had my accident, I haven't really turned on my Xbox. I've been playing the only game that I have been playing, especially when I was injured, while I've been injured, is Genshin Impact, and that's exclusively like only on PC and PlayStation. You can download it on Android and PC, or Android and iOS as well. I know Tito used to go street racing over here. Let's see, street racing with Clutch in Hawaii, especially mountain runs on a place called Tantalus. My best run on the pass was 13 minutes from the light side to dark side in 94. Toyota Tercel. Oh my god! You know what's funny? I see Toyota Tercels everywhere, man. Like, those cars are so old, but they just surpass like the time. You know, people don't realize how good Toyotas are. Like, I mean, even the cheap Toyotas will last you forever. Like, if you can find like an 80s or a 90s Corolla, you know, whatever, it's going to be running. I'm pretty positive, like, it'll be leaking oil everywhere, but it's going to turn on. It won't break down on you, and it'll get you from A to B. Like, you know, and I have a 20-year-old Toyota 4Runner with almost 300,000 miles, where I can attest to that. Yes, have I had to do a few maintenance things to it, like replace some ignition coils, replace, you know, spark plugs here and there, replace speed sensors? Yes, I've had to do that. But, you know, Toyotas will last you forever. So I think, you know, if you guys are in the market for cars, Toyota, you know, they're a little on the higher side. You know, if you want to go electric, obviously go Tesla. But, you know, I think that's something, we can get into the car market, like, and just talk about cars and cars and cars. I can talk about cars all day. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if Fernie's still there. I don't know if you guys got any other questions or if you're still watching, but, you know, again, Star Wars movies, watch them. I would watch them. I just finished Obi-Wan, the Kenobi series on Disney Plus. And if you want to get into that show, you need to watch the prequels. You need to watch episode 1, 2, and 3 to know what's going on with the Kenobi series, because pretty much the Kenobi series plays out between you know, after what happens in episode 3 and what you would see in episode, like, I guess 4, 5, and 6. Obviously, there's going to be another time skip after that series, because Luke Skywalker and Leia, they're only kids. They're maybe like 10 or 11 years old in that show, so they're still young. And again, Luke Skywalker in episode 4 is like in his 20s already. So, what do you want, Mama? Oh, these dogs want to go outside, of course. Blaze says the electric scooter is the way to go. Thanks for trolling, Blaze. I still have my electric scooter. It's still sitting outside. You know, it's collecting dust. My dad actually will, you know, charge it, and he'll ride it like once a week. You know, he'll get on it, and he'll actually get on it. I'm 100% shocked that my dad is actually like gotten on it, and he's ridden around on it, because my dad's 70 years old, guys. My dad's not young. He's double my age, basically. So, what do you want, Mama? I'm gonna go outside. Hold on. Let me see if I can let my dog out really quick. I'm gonna go pee-pee. I'm gonna go pee-pee. 1 second, guys. No, you stay there. You stay there. Okay. Wait, sorry, I'm not presentable right now, guys. Luckily, I'm not naked or anything like that. Let's see. Somebody says, "Oh, what's up, Southern Methodist Bro? Welcome to the chat, by the way. I've been going for about 30 minutes already." He says, "I like the Avalon and the Land Cruiser. If I could only afford a Land Cruiser, man, if I ever buy one, it's going to be an 80 or a 100 series Land Cruiser. The 80 series Land Cruiser is my favorite Land Cruiser." Wow. Okay. Did somebody just ask, am I team DC or am I team Marvel? What's going on here? Okay. Hold on. If I have to say, I'll answer this really quick. I'm probably more team Marvel than I am team DC, and the reason being is because the DC movies, to me, they just don't feel as consistent as the Marvel movies. But I do love like all of the original Batman movies. The ones from the 90s are probably my favorite. I love the Dark Knight series. I really wasn't a fan of like the new movies, I guess. You know, like was there a Flash movie? I don't even know. Aquaman was okay, I guess. You know, the Justice League movie. I didn't see the original, but I saw the whatever the HBO version. I liked it, but it was kind of long, 4 hours. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. You'll laugh. Tito's still here. Let's see. You'll laugh. But one of my favorite games is Jet Set Radio Future on Xbox. I don't think I've ever played that, so I might have to look into that. Let's see. I had left my what? I had left motor. I had a 5 EFT motor in my. Wow. Okay. Blaze says, what is Blaze saying? One of my favorite Xbox games is Fusion Frenzy. It's a simple fun. One of my favorite Xbox games is Halo 3, guys. I don't know. I didn't really. I couldn't really get into Halo 1 and 2. Halo 2 maybe, but Halo 3 was it for me when it came to like the Xbox. And I'm just always been a fan of that game. That was my favorite. Let's see. Gene says, why does Lucas do the Star Wars series from 77 to present backwards? I could never figure that out. I've seen the original Star Wars. You know, I don't know if that was intentional for George Lucas to do. You know, I think it was a big thing when the prequels came out in like the early 2000s. A lot of people probably question that also, like why did he decide to release prequels and then have 3 episodes, not just like, you know, a short series, but it was 3 episodes. But, you know, at the end of the day, things like that do happen. Like, I mean, a lot of people, you know, wanted to know what led up to what was happening. And if you watch Star Wars, there's a lot of things go everywhere, guys. Like, you really have to pay attention to the characters and the character development in Star Wars, because Star Wars is there's so many characters, and so many of those characters have even though they're like just an insignificant character, some characters have such like a really big role. So you really have to pay attention to character development in there. Team Camry right here. That's what's up. Okay, let's see. I ran dual short RAM intake for a bit before ghetto rigging a cold air intake and an Eclipser. Oh my gosh. Tito, I can see you street racing with the guys from the Fast and the Furious, buddy. I can see you doing it. Let's see. Gene says Marvel just came out with the new Thor. Yes, I saw the new Thor in theaters the weekend that it came out. I liked it. A lot of people are hating on it, and I don't know why. I enjoyed it. I love Natalie Portman. I think it's so funny. I think it's like an inside joke that Natalie Portman always dies in like all of the movies that she comes out in. If you guys watch like the Thor movie, she came out in Thor 1 and 2. They skipped Ragnarok, I believe. And then you know, she came out in this new one and she dies at the end, right? Spoiler, sorry guys, if you haven't seen the movie, she dies. But same thing with Star Wars. Again, spoilers for, you know, I don't want to spoil it for people, but I know Fernie hasn't seen it, so I'm not going to spoil it too much. But inside, you know, if you watch it, you know what I mean? Let's see. DC Universe is a bit on the rough side with their timeline fluidity. Yep, I agree with you on the consistency. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I feel like they're always recasting characters like Batman and, you know, whoever else. The Joker. I mean, how many Joker movies are we going to need? Little things like that. Jared Leto is the Joker. Like Joaquin Phoenix, which I think did an amazing job portraying like that version of the Joker, I guess. And of course, Heath Ledger. I'm going to just tell you guys right now, he was my favorite. Even though he was only in one movie, and only did one movie, and a lot of people are going to argue against it, right? Because a lot of people will say, no, Jack Nicholson's the best Joker, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I loved Heath Ledger as the Joker, I think, considering, you know, his preparation for the movie, everything like that. And at the time, you know, Ledger really wasn't known. Like, he was, and then he wasn't. Okay, hold on. Let me go check out my dogs really quick. 1 second. It sounded like one of them got it. 1 second. But anyways, the next movie that I'm probably going to see in theaters is that Bullet Train movie with Brad Pitt. Looks like we got a more Love Entertainment in the house. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Long time no see. It's been a few weeks since you've been in one of my live streams, so hopefully everything's good with you, buddy. Bernie says, "Oh, good thing about DC is Gal Gadot. Oh yeah, I think she plays what, Wonder Woman. I'm not correct. She is beautiful, so I'll give her that. I've never seen the Wonder Woman films though, so you know, I just haven't been really interested in some of these like newer DC movies. I hate to say it, right? And maybe it's just my age. I don't know. Like me coming like from a different generation. I mean, I make it seem like I'm so old, I guess. Let's see. Getting a text message from a friend here. Let's see. No way, not Fast and Furious. I'd run with Akagi Red Suns or Project. You'd be hanging with the Red Suns or Project D, and I would be hanging out with Godfoot and God Hand over here, dude. That's how old school I am over here. I'd be hanging out with those OG guys over here, dude. That's hilarious, though. The Red Suns. This makes me want to go rewatch Initial D, and you know what's funny? I can do that because I don't have, at least I'm still on leave for now, so I can go and rewatch a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think Heath Ledger's Joker, he was very diabolical and he was very smart, and you know he wasn't in it for like, I don't know how to explain it. Like that Joker he just did a great job, and it was kind of like more of a morbid Joker as well. Like, hold on, looks like my router wants to fall off over here. Okay, sorry, moving stuff over my room over here, guys. He was just very methodical, like, you know, and he just wanted to, like, in the movie, I'm gonna quote the guy that played Alfred. He just wanted to see the world burn. You know, he didn't want to kill Batman because Batman, you know, was his, like, you know, his counterpart, and he was like, Batman not being there would be no fun for him, right? So I just thought that was an interesting aspect, and you know, he was just always one step ahead of the game. Like, he always thought like 2 or 3 steps ahead of what was actually happening. So a more love entertainment. What's going on, man? Thanks again for joining in. I hope your YouTube channels are doing good also. Let's see. The original Wonder Woman TV show, I think, was based on the new movie. Most likely, probably. I mean, I don't really follow a lot of the DC movies, unfortunately. Let's see. What was funny about Heath Ledger's Joker was during the filming of The Dark Knight, he stayed in costume and painted face the entire time offset and just had everybody's hair. Oh, yeah, I heard he would just, like, chill around and just freak people out. Yeah. Okay, I can't answer this question because I've only seen him in one of the movies, and that was that in that, you know, Justice League movie. Am I the only one who thinks Ben Affleck is a terrible Batman? I don't know, because I never saw him in Batman versus Superman, and I never saw him in his solo Batman movie, I guess. Everybody said I had a chula. I don't know, this dog always wants to be on top of me, licking my face and licking my arm. Let's stick my arm out. She's just gonna be licking me. Look at that. She just wants to lick my arm. Let's see. Oh, Latrizzle's still here. Wow, I'm so glad to have you here, buddy. Let's see. Oh, Latrizzle says, are you one of the people traveling over the U.S. border to Mexico for cheaper gas? I mean, even though that is probably an option for me, I know. I mean, gas has actually relatively gone down where I live right now. The cheapest gas I've seen, at least where I've been driving around today, was at $3.39. $3.39 a gallon, and I actually filled up my car today before I started doing Uber Eats. I filled up at $3.41, so I mean, it was pretty good. I think I ended up spending like what, $37 filling up my car probably, and I only put like, I think my car has like a 12 or 13 gallon tank, so I think I filled up with like 10 or 11 gallons. Talking about gas prices, dang, the electric revolution is still there, guys. So let's see, who played the original Batman? Adam West, I believe. I think it was Adam West, or I don't know if he played him in the movie or the TV shows. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, you're putting, it's trending in Twitter news. I guess for you would be going to Canada on that end, which I guess you can technically go to Canada. For me, it would be Mexico, buddy. Why is it that some of my cool and awesome friends are on opposite sides of the country? What's going on, guys? I'm telling you, me and Tito got to do CES one of these days, bro. Like, just hit it up. We fly out to Vegas all together. I know Tito can just drive there from where he lives, probably. But Shula. I can barely pick you up with this arm because it's hurting a lot right now. What is the closest Mexican town for me? It's called Reynosa. Or I guess Matamoros also. Matamoros is not that far away. Well, probably it's further than Reynosa. Reynosa is like literally like a 20-minute drive. I just have to drive like 20 minutes south and I'm in Mexico already. The bridge is right there. Okay, when you say Canada's very far from you, how far is Canada really from you, Litrizzle? How far? Let's see. Litrizzle says I go to CES every year now. Ever since my first time this year it's up to you. I probably won't be going next year. The only reason is because I'm probably going to put money aside to go to the Royal Rumble because the Royal Rumble is going to be in San Antonio, and I don't even know if I'm like allowed to go to CES because I remember doing it the one time it was I was invited to do it online that one year. But I don't know. I mean, you have to have a press pass to get in there, don't you? Let's see. Blaze says I'm next to the border, but not worth waiting in line for like 3 hours in line to get back in. Yeah, that's true. Also, you're gonna waste more gas waiting in line. Let's see. Tito says no, that's not cheap. I'll say it's cheap when it's back how it's used to be when it was growing up. 98 cents. Oh yeah, man. I remember when I was in high school, like in like even in the early 2000s, I would still see gas for like about $1.15, maybe $1.25 was probably the highest I saw it when I was in high school. And then maybe like 5 years after I got out of high school, it was like at $3 a gallon. I was like, what the hell? Like 2009, I think that's when we saw it, when we were still seeing it like in the high threes. Of course, if you guys remember, the recession happened back in 2009, and we're in a recession right now. A lot of us are. I mean, people don't realize it, but we are in a recession right now, guys. It's horrible. Let's see. We got, what is the Trizzle saying here? Hold on. I am in Texas, buddy. Texas. I'm a Texas native, bro, over here. Latrell says it's a 10-hour drive to Ontario. I have to travel across the entire state. It would be better for me to be in Minnesota. Ooh, Minnesota. Fernie says favorite WrestleMania. Mine was 23 or 24. Mine probably was like either WrestleMania 18 or 19, I believe. 20 was amazing though. I loved WrestleMania 20. I think WrestleMania 20 was like awesome. Obviously, it's a little bit controversial now because guys like Chris Benoit won the championship at WrestleMania 20. If you guys know who Chris Benoit is, you know, if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. But WrestleMania 18, I think, was The Rock versus Hogan, right? 19, I think 19 was Stone Cold's last WrestleMania. Well, actually, no, this year was Stone Cold's last WrestleMania, but also the WrestleMania where Stone Cold and The Rock fought, and that was like literally Stone Cold's last match. WrestleMania 33 also, I believe that, or was it 30? No, WrestleMania 30 when Daniel Bryan won the title against Batista and Randy Orton. I thought that was amazing. Let's see, 2020 we had gas at $2. Yeah, we did. I mean, I don't know what was happening, I guess, but if you think about it, during the lockdowns, no one was driving, so that's why the gas prices were so low. Obviously, I was an essential worker. I was fortunate enough to be an essential worker, so like there it is. I had to go to work every day. 40. I was working like 50 to 60 hours a week during its peak because there just wasn't enough workers, and they're just it was crazy. That's all I can tell you. It was crazy. Definitely a time I'm always gonna remember in my life. Michael Keaton played the first Batman in the movies. Okay, yeah, okay. Then I'm thinking Michael Keaton. Yeah, no, I think he came out in those original movies. I think I remember seeing some of those movies also. Let's see. I remember 69-cent gas, 89 back in the 80s when I graduated. It was like $1.10, $1.15. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was alive in the 80s, but I don't remember the gas being that cheap. I mean, I that's just not something I paid attention. I think I remember seeing it in the 80s, though. I like how we're going from wrestling to gas to cars to video games to movies, and it's just a chill tech. It's just a tech, whatever, a general chat, guys. By the way, so if you want to change the subject or throw in a question, go ahead. You know, again, if you want to talk about the Pixel 6a, again, Team Pixel over here, baby. Pixel 6a. Let's see. Wasn't the Royal Rumble happen already, or no? So I'm talking about next year's Royal Rumble. So next year's Royal Rumble will be in a city that's only about 3-hour drive from where I live. So I might, or I'm pretty positive I'm attending that show. So just a heads up there, guys. Okay. SummerSlam WWE will be this Saturday. It's this Saturday actually. So if you guys are wondering, SummerSlam is this Saturday on the Peacock Network. Download the app, or again, this is not sponsored by WWE, but you can get it for only $9.99. Just kidding. More Love says Black Adam, The Rock. What you think? So I saw the trailer for this. You know, I don't know much about the comic book character, and I never saw Shazam. I know it has something to do with Shazam, I guess, or it's like maybe a prequel to the Shazam movies, I guess. But it's interesting, I guess, from what I'm hearing, the Black Adam character is actually supposed to be like on a power scale that like rivals Superman. So I mean, that's just what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's true. I need to go watch all those videos that talk about it, basically. Let's see. Okay. I'm editing my Pixel 6a video, and I'm making fun of MKBHD and people complaining about 60 hertz. Yes. Is it Shazam? Kazam? I don't know. Yeah, Shazam's a DC film also. Positive. Let me know when you're ready to take Chula. Sorry, my mother's out here doing something. Okay. I've already been live streaming for an hour. Wow, I've been live streaming for an hour. Let's see. But yeah, SummerSlam will be this Saturday. And yes, the 60 hertz display thing is, it's going to bother some people. Like, I think that because you're spending almost up close to $500. I mean, if you think about it, if you buy the phone straight from unlocked from Google, you're going to spend around the $470-$480 mark after taxes, right? And that's going to be upsetting for some people. Some people are not going to want to spend that money getting a 60 hertz refresh rate. But again, what else is good about the phone, right? Of course, you got in-screen fingerprint sensor. You have a camera that's not going to take, it's always going to take good pictures, like low light good pictures. Like, I was taking pictures of my cat earlier, and he was just chilling. I can't complain, dude. My cat's cute. Let's see if I can. Okay, it's kind of washed out because of the reflection here, but my cat's just there chilling. You guys already know. So, and it's got the tensor chip, so it's going to be a snappy phone. You're always going to have the latest version of Android. Chula, I don't want you on top of me. Get off of me. I'm so sick of you being on top of me. Okay, get off of me, dog. She smells. Let's see. I don't have Peacock for free because DirecTV is ass. Okay. Let's see. Gene says he'll watch it on Peacock Premium, which is offered by our cable system for free. Oh, that's cool. I pay for it, but I only pay like $5 a month. When I signed up, I think it was the year that WWE transitioned from the WWE network to Peacock, and I think they were offering like $5 a month, like I guess crossovers, and I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. So. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Orly. Oh, okay. I see you changed your little thing to a San Antonio Spur thing. I got you. He's like, when are you going back to work, BTech? Your job needs you back already. This is something I was talking about earlier on the stream. I guess you guys might have missed it out. I don't know. My next doctor's appointment is August the 17th, which is on a Wednesday. And HEB, my doctor has to fully release me, saying that I have no restrictions before I go back to work. So that if he says no, then my disability or my leave is going to be extended even longer. So, and I mean, I'm able to do a lot of stuff now, guys, but like just doing this, it's uncomfortable, guys. Like, I find myself doing this a little more now because I want my shoulder to get used to the movement, but this, depending on how I'm doing it or whatever, it hurts. Like this is probably as far as I can get my arm on my own and holding it there. Like if I move it up, and then once I move it down, you hear a pop. Like there's like a little pop right here. So like it just depends. We'll see what my doctor says, and I don't think they're gonna fully release me, because I haven't done any physical therapy yet. You know, that's something the doctor has to put orders in for as well. So, you know, I think they were gonna let my bone heal another 4 to 6 weeks just to see if the bone healed a little bit better, because again, I was showing pictures of the x-ray from the last time I went, and it was not looking good. I mean, it wasn't looking bad, but it was looking way better than when I first went to the hospital and broke my bone. But it was still fractured. You can still see a fracture on the x-ray. So, does anyone watch Law and Order: Organized Crime? I love that show, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what Latrell's saying. Compass Xfinity option where you live, blah blah blah. Okay, now we're talking. I guess we're going from talking about wrestling and DC movies to talking about DirecTV and Xfinity. I have Spectrum, guys, so just so you guys know, that's the network I use. I just dumped DirecTV because of the prices. Ugh. I've never had satellite, guys. Like in my I don't know how many years of entertainment as far as television goes, I have never once said, "Oh, I'm going to get Dish Network or I'm going to get DirecTV or whatever other services are out there." I don't think they're, especially when the weather is bad, because I have a friend that had satellite, and every time it rained, his signal would go out. It's like, why even have DirecTV if it's not even going to work, you know? Satellites. Let's see. Direct is owned by AT&T, of course, right? Latrell, it's no longer owned outright by AT&T. It's partly owned by them and an investment company. Ah, okay. Satellite is ass. Well, interesting. I can't wait to see your video, by the way, buddy. I cannot wait to see your video on the Pixel 6a. Go, is Grandma gonna give you some milkies, Mama? Literally, my dogs are just like over here, like waiting for me to do something. I don't know. All right, Orly, just subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. By the way, I need you guys to smash the like button on the channel. This video better have at least 10 likes, because I saw at least a max of 11 people in there. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go and check right now. Let's see. The Trizzle, you better smash. I know you haven't smashed the like button yet, buddy. I just saw it jump from 8 to 9, so we got about 4 people in the chat. The chat's starting to die down a little bit, and again, I really appreciate everyone that was here tonight. It is a little bit late on a Monday night, so hopefully everyone's getting rest and relaxing and taking care of business, I guess. I'll be back on the Uber Eats tomorrow. I'm hoping to make at least, I'm going to tell you guys right now, my goal for the week is to make $500 on Uber Eats, and I use 2 other apps. But Uber Eats, I made the most money last week on Uber Eats. I made around $200 last week just doing Uber Eats orders. I did maybe like 25 orders last week, and I made close to $200. I was a few dollars off. And again, I will. I think tomorrow is the day I'm going to start recording content for that. So, all right, we got Leanna in the house, smashing that like button. Thank you. Yes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and you guys know it always helps the channel when we do that. So I appreciate that. Thanks again. Let's see. I expect people to always like mine. Oh, yeah, you always expect people to like yours, Latrell. But But you know what? I know, secretly that I go and smash the like button on your videos once you get them posted. So, let's see. I usually make $100 at night on DoorDash in like 4 hours. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, here's one thing about I've tried doing Uber Eats and the other apps at nighttime. It's hard, and the reason why I say it's hard is because the market where I live is very saturated. And secondly, I have a very hard time finding the addresses on some of these because when you're driving at nighttime and you're driving around in their neighborhood, you cannot see the numbers on the house or the sidewalk. So some of these neighborhoods are really old and dingy. And I can't always trust the GPS because literally I was doing an Uber Eats order a couple nights ago, and I was delivering to this guy that, I was familiar with the area, but GPS took me 3 houses down from where he actually lived. So I was over here texting the guy saying, hey, where are you at, or what kind of cars do you have, blah blah. Like I have to sit there for a few minutes and waste time trying to figure out. I have to waste time figuring out where their house is. I feel like sometimes I sit there for like 5-10 minutes just circling around because I can't find their damn house. So I mean, obviously it's easier if they're outside and standing waiting for the food to come to you, but that's not always going to happen. You're going to have those customers that just say leave at door, and there's going to be a possibility that I leave their food in front of the wrong house. So let's see. Gene says, okay, Latrell, I sub to your channel, and bees, let's get more subs on both channels. LOL. Thank you for subbing to mine. I follow the dot on my screen and look at the boxes that represent the houses. And I try to do my best on that, dude, but still, like, even on Uber Eats, like I think Uber Eats is a little more accurate than Google Maps when it comes to like the actual houses and the dot. But even then, like sometimes it could be just slightly off because sometimes the houses are so close next to each other. But it is what it is. I actually have skipped out on a few of the Walgreens orders because Shipped, which is another app I use to make money. They offer Walgreens and I believe CVS orders, but the thing is, the Walgreens that are near me never get orders. It's always a Walgreens that's like a town over, and it would be like a 20-minute drive for me. Get ready to go. Grandma's gonna come get you already. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I guess I'm gonna see I'm gonna try to make more money this week than I did last week, though. And again, I'm gonna try to be as careful with this shoulder that I have here. We'll see how that goes. I'm using my car more this week because I was doing it in my truck last week, and my truck is a gas guzzler, and I probably wasted about $60 in gas in my truck last week doing it. So I'm gonna stay away from my truck. I might do it like 1 or 2 days, but that's it. But only for like a few hours, not for like the entire shift. And I'm only doing it for like 3 to 5 hours a day, guys. So just take that into consideration. I tried waking up early today. Didn't work out. I couldn't wake up for whatever reason. I need to start making stuff for my other channel. And just so you guys know, the channel is going to be called Side Hustle Mike. Side Hustles Mike, or Side Hustle Mike. So let's see, switch accounts here. Okay, I don't know why the name didn't change on here, because I could have swore I changed it. I know it takes a couple of days. Right now it's currently called BTech Side Hustles, but it's going to be, I changed the name to Side Hustle Mike. So it's going to be like SHM, so like for short. All right, guys. Well, it looks like the chat is kind of dying down. So again, I really appreciate y'all being here. Again, shout out to everyone that gave super chats. Andy Logan. I don't know if Amor Love is still there, but shout out to you, buddy. I really appreciate you being here. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got more questions. Okay, maybe before we leave. There's not one city in the entire state right now where DoorDash is busy tonight except Milwaukee. And that's the thing. I don't have access to DoorDash yet because there's too many Dashers in my neighborhood. There is too many Dashers in my city. So I can't even use DoorDash, which kind of sucks because like I should have signed up when they first came down, but I didn't think about it because I was working, I guess, a lot because it was the pandemic, obviously. But I'm happy to have access to Uber Eats because Uber Eats, I was already signed up to be an Uber driver, and all you had to do is just enable Uber Eats on there and turn off ride share. Let's see, Fernie, is asking what kind of music you into, Mike? Favorite band, artist, Mike the Side Hustler. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my camera real quick because my mom's gonna get the dog really quick. So 1 second. Come get you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna break my bone again lifting this dog. She weighs like 15 pounds. Hi, Mama. Give her a little bone because she hasn't gotten one. I haven't given her any. All right, let's see. Favorite music and band and stuff. You know what? I don't really. I mean, to be honest, like I don't. Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear me? What the heck? Oh, hold on. Let me turn my camera back on. Favorite music and band? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of music that I like. I mean, I like different genres of music. I like metal. I like techno. I like house music. I like dubstep. I like rock music. I like 80s rock. Like I guess growing up, my favorite band was probably either Linkin Park or even Limp Bizkit. I love Limp Bizkit back in the day. In my early 20s, I kind of gravitated towards like heavier metal, like I mean, I wouldn't consider like Metallica heavier metal, but like Slipknot and Slayer, bands like that. I listened to Tiesto, Ferry Corstein, as far as like the electronic music goes. Obviously, I can't think of the name here. I was gonna say Alice DJ over here now. No, Daft Punk is a classic. I love Daft Punk. You know what I mean? Mike the Side Hustler. That's funny. Mike. I should actually change my name to that. I was gonna do. I like Side Hustle Mike a little more, but Mike the Side Hustler is a good one. I might change my name to that. Who knows? My favorite solo artist. Do I have a favorite solo artist? Sure. I don't even know, honestly. I mean, to be honest, like I don't really follow a lot of music nowadays. Like, I hate to say that, right? Like I'm listening to music that I listened to when I was like a teenager still, probably. I replay like the same like 5 damn songs. And you'd be surprised. I actually like get a lot of music that I listen to from games that I used to play back in the day also. So like a lot of 8-bit music as well. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see what Latrizzle says. There's always somebody ordering something at all hours of the day and night out here, so I don't think that there's too many dashers. Maybe, and I've actually turned on my Uber Eats app at nighttime, and it's I've actually gotten hits. I tried doing it this past week after 10 o'clock, and I was getting hits. I got like 2 or 3 orders, and I think the payout is a little bit higher after 10 also. It just depends, but like I did like my first stacked order a couple days ago also, and the payout for that was actually pretty good. It was like close to $20 for picking up 2 orders, and literally it was like the delivery was in the same neighborhood, so it really wasn't an issue for me. Let's see, how much on average a night of Uber Eats DoorDash pay? It depends, because obviously pay is going to be different on each app. I don't have DoorDash, so I can't comment on DoorDash. I know the base pay on Uber Eats is like $3, and anything else that you get higher than that is with the tip. So if you see an order that pops up that says $3, then you're gonna get just $3. A lot of the times, I try not to accept it if it's. I deny orders if it's under $6, depending on the mileage. So I've accepted like $5 orders, but it has to be under like 2 miles. It has to be within like a mile of picking up. Let's see. You make money on YouTube? Yes, I do make money on YouTube. My channel is monetized, and I do make money. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. I wish I made more money on YouTube so I can just go like lie, or I can just do this full time, but I can't right now, unfortunately. We're going down the list here. Of course, the tech guys like electronic music. I mean. It is what it is, right? I mean, I like electronic music. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. Tame Impala, Mike, you'll like them. Tame Impala. Okay, you'll have to send me something on that, Leanna. Send me a snap, and I will try to listen to them. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I've never heard of Tame Impala. I don't know if that's a band or if that's some sort of artist. I also listen. I also get a lot of my music from a DJ. She used to go by the name Heavy Grinder, but I guess she finally changed her name. Obviously, the name Heavy Grinder is a little explicit. So she goes by Maury Vaughn, and she does like a lot of cool like metal / techno mixes that are just like, I love them. Like go find her on YouTube. She also has Facebook and Twitter. And if you see her, doing her sets on YouTube, they're amazing. I love her. I love her music. Mikey needs to fly out to MKE. You should try Amazon Flex. I have the app downloaded. I haven't signed up for it because Amazon, where I live, they barely got an Amazon warehouse. And secondly, I do not want to pick up packages that are over 10 pounds right now. So that's another reason why I haven't decided to try Amazon Flex yet. It's more for my shoulder than anything else. and yes, Mike needs to fly out to Milwaukee over there. Yeah, no, the pay is higher because there's not as many people at nighttime. Yeah, that's kind of true also. And the thing is, it's more dangerous at nighttime also. So yes, when you send me a plane ticket, Litrizzle, I will fly out there, buddy. The furthest I've flown is Las Vegas, but I know from where I live, I would have to fly from here to either Houston or Dallas. and then from Dallas or Houston would be a straight shot to where you live probably. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened with Fernie, but I think the Nightbot restricted something. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to go to the chat and see what Nightbot was hiding. Let's see. Favorite podcaster? My favorite podcaster is probably Chris Van Vliet or Renee Paquette. Those are my two, and those are mostly wrestling. The other one would be the Iced Coffee Hour with Graham Stephan, probably. Okay, hold on. Where did they hide the? Okay, I'm not 100% sure what Nightbot looks like. He hid something. Something about the naughty list. Hold on. I gave him a warning. I'm not sure. It could be. You might want to stay away from posting a lot of emojis on here, because I have like a little a moderator, like a moderator that's like already set to like block certain things. So let's see. Amor says you can make good money on YouTube even with a small. Yeah, he's right. I have a crypto channel that's a couple hundred subscribers short from 1,000 subs. I already have the watch hours. I just need the 200 more subscribers. But I haven't really been posting content about that because crypto it's hitting the tank right now. So unfortunately, we're all dealing with that. If anyone's into investments right now, Amazon is taking over our city. We have an Amazon fulfillment center and Amazon delivery on top. Yeah, we have Amazon delivery. I don't know about a fulfillment center, but it's nuts. We also have Uline, and Hard Rock is opening up a hotel. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's see. Latrell says we have 3 Amazon warehouses, and Amazon is all wow. Yeah, no, I've noticed more and more Amazon trucks. Like I'm seeing less and less FedEx and UPS now. Okay. Yeah, no, it's the emojis, and yeah, she goes by Maury Vaunt now, or Mary Vaunt. I'll try to send a link to you guys so you guys can maybe check her out. But she does like very long streams, like 30 minutes to an hour. But she's just like mixing some awesome like heavy techno with like metal. I love that shit. Like it's stuff that I love to listen to. Latrizzle says I'm invested in Ethereum. Damn, man, we're already going on, getting close to the hour and 30-minute mark. You guys are still here with me. What is going on? Shout out to the Patriots, by the way. Even though I live in Texas, I am not a Cowboy fan. Go Steelers also, wink, wink. To the Steelers fans out there. My throat is starting to get blah, blah, blah. Okay, again, I'm not sure. Gilbert, also his message was flagged. I'm not sure what you guys are saying there, but just be careful. Try to stay away from using like explicit words or emojis. And again, Nightbot is registered to flag specific things. So, hate words, little things like that. So just a heads up on that, guys. Okay, let me see what our friend says. Send me a link here. Some TikToks over here. He says, what's a Nightbot? It's kind of like a moderator that I have set, but it's an automated moderator. So it like it'll tell you you can set it up to do different things. So like if you see a thing that says Nightbot and it's posting automated stuff here, like I have it set to post like saying like smash and subscribe, smash the like button, subscribe, and little things like that. Gee, I wonder why you're a Steelers fan, Fernie. LOL, just kidding. Let's see. That's pretty weird. Nightbot flags emoji. Yeah, I don't know why. I need to maybe go check out the settings on mine. I'm not 100% sure why it's doing that, but let's see. I think Knock did get rid of her. Oh no, it's there. It's there. I just maybe didn't see that. Okay, it's all good. Sorry, I'm like talking to myself, guys. But anyways, just be careful on what you're posting on there because again, Nightbot will go ahead and do that. Carolina Panthers fan here, getting ready for the training camp in 2 weeks. I am so glad that the New England Patriots got rid of Cam Newton because that guy did nothing, whatever the last couple of years that he was there, except just be a waste of money for the franchise. So not to knock on him, I think he's a great talent. And I mean, he's been to a Super Bowl, so I mean, I think he's been to a Super Bowl. Yeah, he's been to a Super Bowl, one Super Bowl, I think. But he's just not where he was 5 years ago. So just keep that in mind. Colts fan here. Ooh, we got Colts. We got some spread out football teams here. Yeah, a lot of people kind of knock on me for not being a Cowboys fan because I'm from Texas, right? Or even the Houston Texans, but the Houston Texans didn't really start that team didn't come around until the early 2000s. If I were to be a Texas-based football fan, it would be the Houston Texans because my dad's is a Houston Texans fan, and I have family in Houston, so there's that. The reason why I gravitated towards the New England Patriots, for those of you guys that are wondering, not that anyone asked, I'm just going to tell you all anyway, is when I was a kid, I would watch football here and there, but I never really paid attention to it. I didn't really start paying attention until Green Bay in the mid 90s started winning their Super Bowl. So I was actually originally a big Brett Favre fan. And yes, the XFL is coming to San Antonio. I don't know if there's going to be a team there or if they're just going to host games there. So there's a thing there. So when I started paying attention to football, I wasn't in Pee Wee leagues or anything like that. So I didn't really know a lot about the sport. I probably watched more basketball as a kid than football at the time. And this was in the era where Jordan was three-peating. That's when I would watch basketball during that era. So I feel like I'm very lucky to have witnessed Jordan three-peat twice, pretty much. Obviously the first 3 championships I was a little younger, but I got to see Jordan three-peat, so I was a big Jordan fan. But as far as football goes, I became a Patriots fan when Bill Parcells was the head coach for the New England Patriots. And this was pre-Tom Brady, guys. So people can't knock on me for being a fan because Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls with that franchise. But I was actually, a Drew Bledsoe fan. I was paying attention very heavily when the Patriots were against Green Bay in that one Super Bowl. And after that, I just kind of started paying more attention to football. But the Patriots were always the team that I kind of gravitated toward. And I don't know why. Maybe I guess I liked the logo. I don't know. I was a fan of the logo. I'm not 100% patriotic. I just like the logo. I don't know. Let's see. Gene, you happy with Baker as quarterback or Sam Darnold and Matt Ryan and Andy? So Matt Ryan finally got traded. That's news. I thought that guy was going to be a franchise player for Atlanta forever, man. But I haven't really been following football news. I don't have ESPN or anything like that, or even Fox Sports. I don't have any of those channels, so I don't really pay attention to sports news anymore. Even though I used to watch a lot of ESPN, especially in my early to mid 20s. I would watch a lot of ESPN at nighttime. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do broadcasting, was because I really enjoyed watching how they put together those sports shows. I was a big fan of Neil Everett, Stan Barrett. I didn't really care about Stephen A. Smith. I think he's a little dramatic, but it's whatever. Let's see. XFL is coming to Philadelphia with the Philadelphia Stars second XFL season. Okay. I watch ESPN SportsCenter and First Take every single morning. I used to watch a lot of Mike and Mike in the morning. So back when I was more of an insomniac, guys. And believe me, I would stay up till 5 or 6 in the morning, or even 7 playing Xbox back in the day when I was in my early 20s. I was a night owl. I would stay up super late, and I would stay up so late. And this was back then when I probably wasn't going to school. And this is when I'm not a fan of Stephen A. He's fun to watch though, but I'm really not a big fan of Stephen A. But anyways, I used to watch a lot of Mike and Mike in the morning on ESPN Radio, and then I guess something happened between those two guys where they had a falling out, and they stopped doing the show together. But I really liked that show for what it was. Golick was I love the way he told stories, and he broadcasted in general. I just love the way he talked on the microphone. Yeah, Mike and Mike was a great show. And I know Golick. I don't know if he's still employed by ESPN. But Greeny also or I think Greeny was the kind of the nerdier looking guy. Golick was the ex-football player. And I liked them both, and I know they both went their separate ways. I know they don't like. I know these two guys have like a dislike for each other now. I don't know what happened. I know there was a falling out. Whatever, it is what it is. But I think they were very good together. Like especially in the AM. Like I love listening to their show. It was awesome. Let's see. Latrell says I used to listen to ESPN on AM radio. I still do, but not as often. Mike and Mike was good. Yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. It is getting close to midnight, and I know Latrell needs to finish video editing. I know More Love needs to get back to all of his YouTube channels as well. And I know you want to, Fernie, man, you guys are still watching, man. I love that you're still watching, by the way. Again, shout out to you and Leanna, by the way. Shout out to all the people that gave me super chats. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Andy Logan. I think Gene gave me a super chat. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody else in there gave me a super chat. I think it was Blaze, actually. Shout out to Blaze if you're still there. Shout out to Tito. Shout out to Sneed. I know Sneed was here for a little bit. Also, we were talking about the Pixel 6a overheating. But yes, my throat is starting to go a little hoarse from all this talking, and I need all the energy I can get for my Uber Eats tomorrow, guys. So again, keep an eye out. I will post up a video on, my next YouTube channel that I want to try to start. Again, I don't know how often I'm going to make videos on that channel. But I plan to do some Uber Eats videos and try to do something like that. I don't know if it's going to be successful or not, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to try to keep that off the BTech channel as much as I can, and I'll make separate vlog videos on that. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully you guys do. Everyone has a great week. It's barely Monday. I know today was a rough day on the Uber Eats for me. But we'll see how it goes. Again, keep an eye out on more content on the Pixel 6a, guys. And again, keep an eye on the next live stream whenever the heck that happens. You guys have a great night. Again, appreciate y'all being here. And no worries, Gene, on the no super chat. I saw you gave me a super chat on my Pixel video, on one of those videos. I saw that you gave one of the comments a chat on that. So thank you again. Thank you for being a channel member. I think you're still a channel member. I don't even know if I have channel members on here anymore, but I know Latrizzle was one. I know you were one. So again, shout out to my channel members out here. You guys all have a great night. We'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you for watching. Again, I really appreciate all the love.